everyone, welcome to this month's version of Where Are They Now, where I go back in time 2 years and revisit my monthly favorites from October 2019 and see what happened to them. Are they still favorites? Have they been replaced, discontinued? Who knows? Maybe I found something even better. So I broke it down into my usual categories, so we will start with beauty. So I have the description box all printed out. If you wondered why I keep looking down, I'm just referring to what were my favorites because I can't even remember some of the things I liked yesterday, let alone 2 years ago. So my top 2 beauty favorites are still favorites of mine, but this makes me really sad because I had found 2 of my most favorite, most used lipstick shades, and both companies went ahead and discontinued them, and I have yet to find dupes. The first one was the Estee Lauder Lipstick-Impulsive. This was a special holiday edition, but it is the most perfect, neutrally kind of warm pink right there. Very creamy, satiny, lovely. And then Buxom had released, and I knew this was gonna happen, it was released as a limited edition, but I was praying it wouldn't happen. They released a lipstick in their White Russian, very popular, excuse me, very popular collection. That one right there. I definitely have a thing for warm pinks. I did pull this one. This is from Maybelline. It's Romantic Rose. It's not quite right. Right there. It's similar. It's a little cooler, a little more neutral. It's a beautiful shade. It's not as creamy as the other 2. So if you loved those shades as much as I did or still do and you found something very similar, please let me know because why? Why do they always do this to me? Anyway. So those are still favorites, but unfortunately no longer available. Now, a lipstick that I still love, I've loved for a very long time, this is my second tube of it, still available, is MAC Syrup. It's what I have on today. And if I swatch that one, this one's a little more plummy, I would say, a little deeper. It's that one right there. I do very much love it. It's not as neutral as the other 3, but I still like it. And good news, MAC hasn't discontinued this one. I did have a new brow favorite back in 2019 that I don't have to show you, and I went back and looked at the video and my brows looked really good. So I think I need to go repurchase it. I'm pretty sure it's still available. It was the Maybelline Total Temptations Brow Pencil, I think? Brow Definer. And I had it in the shade Blonde, and it's just a typical eyebrow pencil, but there was something about it, especially for blondes, that went on so nicely, made my somewhat more brown brow hair look blonde. It's fabulous. Since then, I've been drawing in my brows a little darker, a little less blonde, kind of to go with my rootier blonde look. And what I currently use and love is a brow pen. This is from NYX, and it is the Lift and Snatch. It looks like a liquid eyeliner with a felt tip kind of pen tip. Really easy to use. Rowdy just climbed under the table if you're wondering what that noise was. So, very different concept. Looking back at that video though, my brows did look pretty good. So I might need to go back and give that a shot. I'm sorry if I'm fidgeting. I'm trying to recreate everything from the look 2 years ago. Apparently we were experiencing real fall weather 2 years ago and I was dressed in this cardigan and Henley, and it is, we call this false summer because, or false fall, second summer, because it's so hot right now. I am dying. But anyway, we shall proceed. So 2 more favorites from 2019 that are technically discontinued, but you can still find them, both from Milani. I've never found, seriously? I have never found drugstore palettes I love as much as these. I should say, I don't know if I've ever found just full palettes as much as that I love as much as these. It was the Milani Bold Obsessions is what I'm wearing today. We've heard about this one a lot. And then the Soft and Sultry, which is definitely more cool tone, neutral palette. I still absolutely love these. They are both still available, slightly above what they were priced at originally, but still in the somewhat of, in the 20 some odd dollar range. So I think if you can grab these, I've linked them below, I would still grab them. They are well worth having. Now, another beauty favorite that's still available, I just don't reach for it like I did, 2 products from Charlotte Tilbury. The first is the Glowgasm Beauty Light Wand, specifically in Peachgasm. I'm wearing it today, and I'm not wearing any other highlighter, and I think you can see it gets really shiny, and that's just not a look that I am going for right now, probably because I can get shiny on my own, thank you very much. Maybe as we go farther into the cooler weather and once we turn on the heat and things get dry, I'll enjoy this more, but right now I'm not really liking it as much. And then the other one was Hollywood Contour Wand. And I like the concept of it, and when I first started contouring, I found this very easy, but I have since progressed onto powders, and the one that I reach for the most is from Makeup Forever, and it's the shade S112, which I believe is called Shadow. As you can see, it's just a cool toned, neutral contour powder. It has I've hit pan on it. I rarely hit pan on anything. Something else that's very similar and a really good buy is the Lorac Contour Palette, and it does have a powder in it that's very similar, but then it also has a bunch of other things that you can use as well. And I'll reach for this occasionally too. What I like about both of these, both the Lorac and the Makeup Forever, are that they can be used anywhere on the face, not just specifically for contouring your face. You can use it on your eyes, and I like the versatility of both of those. Another beauty favorite from 2019 was this Kojen Do setting powder. The whole name, I believe, is Natural Lighting Powder, and it is a very expensive powder. It is meant to be for more mature, dry skin. It has a really nice fine gauge mesh on the top to keep the powder somewhat separated. For some reason, I don't know why I liked it in October of 2019, because I really don't like it now. Again, maybe skin needs change, preferences change, but you can see I'm still pretty shiny. I do have dry skin, but I don't want shiny skin. So this doesn't mattify me the way I want. Other powders can bring down the shine without making me dry, and the one that I really like now for all over my face is the By Terry Hyaluronic Powder. This was specifically designed for people with dry skin, although I think a lot of people can use it. Obviously it has hyaluronic acid in it, so it has, I wouldn't say that it's a moisturizing powder. I feel like it's just a powder that doesn't dry you out, but this does actually mattify the skin as well. So I just prefer this one. And then the last beauty favorite from 2019 was the BK Beauty 101 Face Brush. It took me off guard for a minute. It's been more than 2 years since these brushes launched. I can't believe it. It is still absolutely a favorite. I will say this, I've said it before, I'll say it again. This brush is some magical combination between a flat top sort of kabuki style brush and a beauty blender. It gives you the most airbrushed, lovely finish, and if using a beauty blender sort of intimidates you or you just don't know how to use it correctly, give this one a go. Since this was launched, she's launched a bunch of more brushes, and the 106 is probably the one that I reach for more often, just because I can use this for a lot of things. I can use it to put on my foundation, then continue to use it as I apply my concealer, and even to pat in the Peachgasm, like the cream blush that I used today. So this is a lot more versatile, but if you just want an amazing foundation brush, I don't think you're gonna find anything better than this. This is outstanding. Moving on to fashion favorites. The first one I have on, and I'll insert some pictures, so let me scooch over. This is a longer cardigan, a color block cardigan from Amazon. Still a favorite, still love it. There are other color options, and I feel like this is one of their longer length versions. At least on the website, it looks like some of the other ones are a little bit shorter, not fully short cardigans, but not quite as long as this one. I'm probably gonna go ahead and order one of the other colors. I'll insert the one that caught my eye. I love these. I think they're great layering pieces, just not now. So hold on, I'm gonna wipe off this lipstick and take this off and finish the video. The next favorite was a huge hit, and this I remember went on for quite a while as not just a favorite of mine, but a favorite of yours. This is the Blonda Noah Waterproof Booty. And I remember exactly when I got these. We were visiting St. Louis and I got them at the Nordstrom at the Galleria there. Anyway, they'd gone on to discontinue them, but then I found them in limited sizing, but I did find them back on Amazon. So I will link what's currently available down in the description box, but these are just a great standard fall winter booty, and the fact that they're waterproof and suede is absolutely fabulous. Another favorite from October 2019 that is still a favorite, in fact, I've gone on to add 2 more versions of this, is the Chico's Bateau Neck or Boat Neck sweater. It's just a nice classic sweater. I first got it in navy, then I got it again in this beautiful brown, and currently the only version that's available is the polka dot version. I have a black and white version. I actually really like the two options that they're showing on the website now. Now, since I'm filming this more in mid-October, I'm thinking they'll probably release more in this sweater as we get farther into official sweater weather, but this is just a classic, fine gauge, beautiful sweater that I have no plans to declutter out of my closet anytime soon. Another favorite that's still a favorite are the NYDJ Amy jeans. They are a true skinny jean and still looking like the day that I bought them. Absolutely love them. They have since gone on to release so many versions of this, different washes and colors. So definitely check out the link. I've linked to just the main Amy page on the NYDJ website so that you can see all the options that they have. But if you haven't heard this from me, just gonna remind you, if you are 5'4" or shorter, definitely get the petite, and regardless of your height, size down 1. These run super big and they do stretch. So I have them in a 2 petite. Another favorite that is gone, like literally gone, like I cannot find it in my collection. I don't know if I decluttered it, were these Kate Spade earrings. I absolutely love them. I thought they were so pretty. Remember when I used to be obsessed with Kate Spade earrings. I had so many versions of them. You just don't see them in stores like you used to. I will admit, obviously I don't reach for them because I think I decluttered them. If I'm gonna wear pearl earrings, I did get real pearl earrings. These are the Catherine, I believe, or Kathleen earrings from Kendra Scott. She does carry fine and semi-fine jewelry. So these are pearl earrings with a tiny little diamond chip underneath. And this is what I reach for when I do wear pearls. Then we moved on to lifestyle favorites, and this is a little weird because I vaguely remember this series. We were really into the series on Amazon apparently called The Sinner. I have to say, we are in a slump. We are searching for a good series. We started season 6 of Lucifer. It's just not good. It's really not good. We actually stopped watching it. I just read the spoilers to find out what happened so that I had that completion, but they just went way off the rail on season 6. So we are searching for a series, whether it's Netflix, Amazon, what else do I have? Hulu, Apple TV. I have so many streaming services and nothing to watch. So this is when I need your help. Please let me know. I ask this fairly often, and I'm certain that other people would love to see your responses. So put down in the comments below, what are you loving? What are you binge watching on any of your streaming services? Please share. And then I went on to describe quite a few of my current favorite anyway, or newfound favorites, I should say, gluten-free snacks. And back then, Pamela's had sent me a huge box of different items that they produce. They're all gluten-free and they are all still favorites. If you love Fig Newtons, I miss Fig Newtons. I love Fig Newtons. I was gonna say there's only one gluten-free option I have found that's good, but I think there's only one gluten-free option that I've found, and that is from Pamela's. It's outstanding. Sometimes Sprouts has them, sometimes they don't. I'm pretty sure you can find all of them on Amazon. They might be priced a little bit higher because they're on Amazon. So I would recommend checking your grocery store first for the whole Pamela's Kitchen line. They're still outstanding. I love them. I've had good luck finding them. Like I said, sometimes at Sprouts, sometimes at Target, definitely on Amazon, and also check Whole Foods. We had also been traveling a lot that October, so I was really into travel stuff, and I recommended this travel extension cord multi-port plug-in thing, and I love it. I loved it, but part of the appeal was that it had the extension cord would wrap around it and could clip in, and we bought 2, one for me, one for Michael, and my clip and his clip broke. So, I mean, the thing is still workable. It was just the part that actually kept the cord all nice and neat was gone, and it just wasn't quite the same. I've since gone on to purchase something else, which is kind of funny because the cord doesn't wind around anything, but I actually like this a little bit better. I don't know who makes this, and it's not quite the same thing. The one that I recommended to you had options for not just USB ports, but also for actual traditional outlets. This is just USB ports, but there are 4 of them, and I usually have an iPhone, an iPad, the Apple Watch, so 3 out of the 4 plugs or ports are usually utilized. So it's pretty small, fits pretty nicely, even into a carry-on bag or a tote bag when you travel. And then I believe this appears to be the length of my body at least. So I would say 5.5 feet long on the extension cord. So this has come in handy quite a bit because, to be honest, I never need anything to be plugged in that requires a regular outlet. I'm only using things that need a USB port. And then the last favorite from 2019 is kind of funny because I just gotten, oh my gosh, my phone's blowing up. I just bought the iPhone 11 Pro Max. Well, now it's October 2021 and the 13 Pro Max was just released. I haven't ordered it yet. Michael really wants to upgrade our phones. I have a feeling I'll be getting one soon, especially because the camera is supposed to be amazing. So I still love my 11 Pro Max. It still works great. I have changed the case since then. This is a loopy case and I love it. I don't know why I was so late to this party. I only recently got it, I think this year. It's just so great to be able to kind of just hook it on a finger and, you know, if you have groceries and no pockets or something, you're carrying something, it's great. If you happen to do what I do for a living and you take a lot of selfies, I will say it does make the selfie taking a lot easier because now your finger can get onto the camera button. This is a thing. I do have a discount code because that's a typical influencer thing to do. So that's down in the description box. But I still love my pop socket. And this is the same, I think, pop socket that I had. I just reordered another one when I got a new case. And because I like having the ability to still prop it up and like watch TV, watch YouTube, watch whatever. And the loopy just really doesn't prop up your phone. It just sort of melts over. So sorry, my kids are texting me because I'm filming this on a Saturday and Ole Miss just beat Arkansas by 1 point. It was a very exciting game, so we're all very excited. All right, that's it. Those are my favorites from 2019. Most of them would still be favorites if the brands wouldn't be so rude and discontinue my favorite products. Now, I do want to hear from you, and remember, there's 3 things I am looking for. 1, anyone having any dupe recommendations to the Estee Lauder Impulsive or the Buxom White Russian lipstick, please let me know. Number 2, I need a Netflix or Amazon or whatever, something to binge watch, a series preferably. And 3, I'm always curious to know who was around for the original video, this time back in October 2019. As always, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you are doing well, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.